What's up guys and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, and today we've earned ourselves over 750 gems, which is pretty darn awesome because currently there is the Professor Brainstorm's hero pack available, which of course guarantees a hero, which is Professor Brainstorm. He has a PhD in defeating plants, 6 times premium set cards including 1 Beam Me Up, Zombot's Wrath, and Zombie Hero Professor Brainstorm. Unlock Professor Brainstorm's Heroes Quest as well, which is very, very cool, and you can check that out here. Now, of course, we're very familiar with Beam Me Up, and of course, we also get Zombot's Wrath, which we talked about a little bit in the last episode, which I highly suggest you go check out because of the fact that we unlocked the brand new Thanksgiving stuff. So with all of that being said, why don't we go ahead and open this up? 750 gems, what? What? No, we do. We have enough. All right, I have 750 gems. Please work, okay, I restarted the game and it worked this time. So there we go, here's the Professor Brainstorm pack. Let's see if I can go a whole episode without accidentally calling him Captain Combustible, because I always do that for some reason. But of course, we are very familiar with the large majority of these cards, so I don't think there's gonna be too many surprises here, especially since a lot of these are gonna be duplicates, but let's just sort of swing through all of them. I think it's a guaranteed set of cards you're getting here, like there isn't any randomization. But we got Beam Me Up, of course, makes 2/3 Space Cat. We got Rocket Science, which destroys a plant and has 4 damage, or that has 4 damage or more. And of course, Mountain Climber, when played on heights, this gets +2/2. That's a pretty decent mid-game card. Exploding Imp, end of this turn, does 1 damage to itself. And then Zombot's Wrath, do 3 damage. If there's a zombie in every lane, this does double damage. And then Professor Brainstorm himself, his countless years of research have revealed that E equals MC Crazy. I love that so much. So, we check out his 1 card ability, his signature superpower, which is Eureka, which is a mustache science superpower trick. That's a mouthful. Add 3 random cards from the entire game to your hand. Now, it obviously means zombie cards, like you can't get a plant card from my knowledge. Professor Brainstorm's ideas are brilliant, totally random, but brilliant. So that's pretty darn cool. It's interesting for sure, you know, like, okay, oh, we got our thing. Introducing Professor Brainstorm, Eureka! He invented the zombie teleportinator. Just one unpleasant side effect, it makes Dr. Zomboss green with envy. Touch anywhere to continue, so he didn't make him win because he's envious. Oh my gosh. So did he make the teleporter that we use in Garden Warfare? I wonder. But still, Dr. Zomboss is one petty dude, ain't he? So, with that being said, they do make it available that you can get the Professor Brainstorm pack. I'm usually not a fan of these hero-specific packs personally, but yeah, now we have his heroes. Not his hero, his quests. I can't speak because I'm too excited to play Professor Brainstorm. Okay, so as always, we're gonna go ahead and check out his deck, which should be here. We get 50, it says 50 new cards because I've been getting a lot recently. But let's recycle some extras here, just 45 extra. I think I might spend my sparks on a legendary card soon. I'm sort of thinking about it. But either way, we got ourselves this premium hero. I wanted to check out his deck to see how it starts things off for us. Yep, this one right here. And let's see what we get. No, I want it, hold on. There you go. Always press the wrong button there, don't I? But also something else that's pretty darn special, this is the 50th episode of the series, which is really cool. I did not even dream that this series would get that many episodes. It's just crazy. But you can see here, he has actually a pretty interesting setup. A lot of his setup really should be oriented towards tricks, which is really weird because he has a photographer, he has a chemist, which both orient towards tricks, yet he only has 8 tricks in here. He has the Beam Me Up and he has these guys. So I'm not sure how much I believe in this deck. This one looks like it might not work out so well, but we're gonna try it just because of the fact that, we always like to try whatever the game makes for us first, and if we don't like it, we can then make changes based on that. We're gonna try some casual games to start things off because we should be able to find them no problem. And let's get started. What we're gonna be going against is gonna be Spadow. And I think we can work with Spadow. I wonder. I forgot to check what kind of hero class he is though, because I'm not entirely sure. Okay, let me first refresh this. We don't need to, come on game. Let's get this out of there, that's worse. You know what, before I dig a hole too deep that I can't get out of, let's work with this. I should be able to make this work. He's probably gonna play something defensive in turn of this, but you know what, it's the first turn. We'll be able to make it work, right? Yep, there it is. He was gonna play that either way, so you know what? Let him have it, let him have it. I'll be able to take care of one of his. I'll be able to, you know, not take direct damage yet, so that's okay. Well, now it's turn 2. And we're getting a lot of mid-game stuff going on. I'm gonna place you there, and like, honestly, I might build this guy a little more like Super Brains in a way that I have a few select cards that I'm gonna be playing that are very, you know, offensive, but then beyond that, I'm gonna be focusing more on the idea that it's gonna be a lot of tricks, making the characters I do have really work well because of the tricks. But for right now, we're boosting that guy up, which might not help me too much if he gets taken out in the next turn, which he will because I have nothing to defend him. All right, well, I wanted to save this for maybe if we got the photographer zombie, but I'm gonna have to hold on for now. Not a good start. A lot of people say that if you get the right deck set up with Professor Brainstorm here, I might just call him like PB. Yeah, you know what, let's call him PB. That might be easier to say. So, the best, like, if you can get a really good deck set up with PB, he's one of the best characters in the game, but if not, he's really one of the most flimsy, which I could totally understand that idea. And move plan against +3, especially against more defensive hero like this, might be really difficult. And usually that's how it is 50-50 with me whenever I'm going against a PB. I either get my butt kicked or I kick their butts. You know, there's never an in the middle, it's really weird. Okay, so what do we wanna do to handle all of this? Because this is just a lot to handle right now. We got another tennis star, which is good. Okay, so we did get the photographer, but now we don't have any tricks. Come on, game, what kind of trick are you pulling on me? Oh. Well, as you can see, when you cannot win with your game ability, you can win with mental, psychological superpowers. You know, deep down in the processes of my mind, I was convincing that other player to give up. Wait, what was that? Play 2 of Professor Brainstorm something. Why is that a different quest than every other hero's first quest? What is that? Play 2 of Professor Brainstorm superpower. So it's not his signature superpower, it's just a superpower. I could have gotten my butt kicked then. Why did he leave? I will never understand casual players sometimes. He's just like, okay, I'm just gonna tap out. He probably had to go. But I don't know, it's always funny. So we don't need 2 electricians. That I can work with. That could be a great setup. I am not going to be playing the photographer turn 1 though, because that's always a silly idea. Make a random zombie that costs 2 or less. I will play that on turn 2. I could play it now, but I'm not gonna. I am not gonna. But 3 or less, that's really a really large spectrum of things that can happen. So let's see what we get here. I wanna play you there. I mean, I could have even waited till turn 3, but we're gonna work with that and see if things work out horribly or not. And maybe we'll get a really cool, let's see, okay then. So it looks like he's playing more for the mid to late game. Those things can pay off sometimes and not at all other times. Of course, we play them a lot in a few different decks. What are we gonna get here? Oh, okay. That's gonna work. You know, that'll guarantee us, what, 5 damage his second turn? That's pretty good. Of course, 1/4 of his health right there. Okay, oh, late game is mixed in here too. That's good. I wish I had a 1 brain something here, just so I can use all my brains, but that's okay. No matter what, I'll be able to make something work. I think we got a pretty good setup so far. Of course, Nightcap is gonna be about overwhelming us, so if we can overwhelm him first, that would be fantastic. He's gonna take care of my bonus card, which is totally cool, because it was only there to boost the photographer anyways. Oh, wow, you got lucky. You got that right away? I never get it right away. Oh, that's so uncool. Oh no, and they all get +1/1, that's just unfair. Come on, why don't I ever get it the first turn? I never get this thing on turn 3. So uncool. I'm just gonna do that so that I can make any kind of dent I possibly can. That has me all mumbly dumbly. Like, oh, come on. I don't know what mumbly dumbly means, I just made that up, but you know what? It means something that means I have very strong feelings right now that are not positive. Let's go ahead and throw you here. That way you cannot get out of this situation. And I'll just throw you here. That would be nice. I could see, I don't know, like, I feel like there's a lot of interesting situations going on here. Because he's a brainy hero, and then what else is he? Like, I'm trying to find out right now. Like, what is this? This is brainy. Everything here is brainy. Oh boy. Let's see. Well, we're gonna take a ton of damage to start things off. And Nightcap was very happy about it too. He put out a little smile there. Okay, what is this gonna be? Oh, come on. Come on. I don't need that right now. I don't need it. Oh, come on. This is not a good start. Luckily, we're playing another casual and not anything different than that. I might just have to play you here. What kind of card are you? You are, okay, so he's a crazy and he's a brainy. So he's of course a different setup than Super Brains, so that's not too big of a surprise though. I mean, I might be able to pull it around in the late game. I mean, even with all this being said, we're still tied in health right now. So if I could just sort of be defensive for a little while, that'd be great. Because I'm gonna go ahead, play you here, and then next time around I'll be able to start playing some of these copters, and I think that'll hopefully put a good dent in them. It's not said and done just yet. Oh, that's gonna boost his damage, right? No, it's gonna, okay, I see. I forgot that this guy doesn't boost his own damage when somebody attacks, it boosts somebody, like whoever attacks damage. Okay, so this guy, each science zombie does a bonus attack. We don't have any science zombies out right now. Is this a science zombie? It is a science imp trick, okay. We can make that work. Yada-da-doon, da-da-da-doon. We could actually, if we get a good setup, which I'm not saying we will, we could actually win in one turn. Like if we could get both copters out and then throw him out, we could win in one turn. Like I mean, in one go, like just throw it out, double attack, boom, boom, win. Well no, that would actually leave him with 1 health left. But he will attack as well, so. It's a sort of a potential, the potential of what could go on here is actually pretty crazy is what I'm trying to say. So I think I'm gonna take care of the punish room first, just because I don't want that doing unnecessary damage. We're gonna lose our newspaper zombie, but I don't really care about the ice bee right now. Let's see though. Boom, take you out. That's gonna hit me. Oh wow, okay, so they activated my shield. I'm gonna draw those right now. Just because I don't have a photographer, I don't have anybody else. Another one, okay. You're gonna damage me up a little bit there, and I'm getting scarily low. How do I wanna do this? I think that it's a good idea. Well, you're gonna be a gravestone. Let's make it work, let's make it work. Bada boom, hit you up like that, hit you up like that. That's gonna give you 7 health to work with. We can make this work, because we got more copter commandos we can just sort of pour in there. Come on now, we got this. This is ours. This is our game. And then after this, we'll try a ranked game. Oh, come on. Come on. Fine, at least I have you. That's fine. I can make it work once again. It's still, the game's still in my control right now. I'm trying to drink my teacup, and I just realized there was no tea in there. That's just disappointing. I'm just gonna hold off with that. I'll save you until later. I was gonna play the copter, and I'm gonna go ahead and play the beam me up. That should be enough. Refuses to fly over water due to severe case of aquaphobia. Oh, I get, that's the reasoning on why he's not amphibious. Oh, I like that. A sure way to get Space Cadet's attention. Okay. I mean, this card would be crazy overpowered if it was, oh, come on. Oh, that's not a fun card. What a legendary to pull out right now. Okay. We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. That is scary. But of course, it damages the zombie for half their health. We've used that card because we've got it in a seedling before, but beyond that, I've never used it before. So boom, we're gonna hit you there. It's gonna activate your shield, which is truly unfortunate. He could pull in a win at some point soon. Oh, please don't put it in front of the, let's see what happens. Okay, we're gonna be able to secure some damage. It's gonna activate our shield, which is gonna get us. Ooh, that's good, that's good. If I can control the game a little bit more, I would love that. Ooh, okay, we can make that work. All right, I mean, I could play you right now, but honestly, I don't need to, because I can play you. And then I have 8 left over, which I'm just gonna play here. And I might as well stick with that. I got a lot to work with now. He has 5 cards, so he also has a lot to work with, but I doubt that that's gonna be as powerful as a card like this. So Night of the Living Dead's really nice to have right now. I don't think, yeah, his you know, King Dandelion over there isn't gonna be able to take this out. What is it called? The Dandelion King, okay. He's a devil with a taste for zombie heroes. Interesting. Which descriptions have we not read yet? His body is in space, but his head is in the clouds. That one's cute. Newspapers are an undead medium. I get it, I get it. Because who reads the newspaper anymore? He is thinking about it. I wonder what kind of things he's gonna pull out here. Ooh boy, that's not fun. He has a little bit of time left to pull any more tricks out of the hat, but I think I can handle that. Oh no, what is he doing? No, no. Okay, it's just frozen now. It's not removed, which means I can deal with you next turn. That's fine. So boom, you're gonna attack there, and that's gonna be, I can clear house. I really can. I just need a turn or two to really get rid of his defenses. I think that I'll have more opportunities here than he will. Okay, I can make this work, no problem. Because what I can do, oh, that's actually a good one to have, because I can just throw you in front of there, and then I can throw you in front of here. And I mean, should I throw you in front of here? Yeah, sure. There you go. That'll work, that'll work, that'll work. Oh man, we've had some intense games. Like recently in the last few episodes. Bounces on me, no, come on. Why out of all cards to get? I should have saved some left over for the trick. Oh, and there it goes, game over. That stinks. We should have won that one a while ago, but we didn't. So I guess we shouldn't have. Well, we won one casual, sort of. Well, really all we've played is this casual games. Definitely we need to change this deck up because there's some stuff that should be happening there that isn't happening. You should have more tricks in there, but we do get 10 gems. What's this next quest gonna be? Play 2 science cards. That's gonna be easy. We can make this work, I think. I think I see the idea. They're trying to play up a lot of science cards. That way we can have the combo with the scientists, but without the tricks, it's just not gonna work. So I think this is a better setup here. And you can see that I have a lot more trick-oriented things going on here, and I got rid of some of the smaller cards or the cards that just didn't make sense to have in there, like some of the Gargantuars, some of the non-science zombies. I tried to squeeze in some guys like this just because they're free cards essentially, and it's just, you know, that more of that overwhelmingness, the better, especially if we can suit it up with some other stuff. I got this guy in here because he is not a science zombie, but he will get us extra tricks, which will work well in tangent, or in tandem, with our photographer zombie. I think there's a lot going on here that will work out just a little bit better, so let's hope it does. The only thing I wish that we had in here was the smoke cloud, which moves the zombie and gives it +1, but I think this will work better for him. Of course, if you have Professor Brainstorm, you know that I am all ears on what we should be doing, what kind of cards we should have in here, or just a Professor Brainstorm deck or a PB deck that really works well for you. I wanna hear all about it, because he's definitely not exactly a character I click with right away. He's gonna take some practice for me to really figure him out. So if you have any tips or advice for him, let me know. Thank you. Okay then, so we're waiting on our opponent, which is totally cool. We need to play a few science zombies to get our challenge done, which is not a sweat. And we didn't get a photographer, which really stinks. So I might have to hold out for that. We'll see what she plays turn 1. Will she play anything? Anything at all, attack for 5 damage. I was sort of expecting that. So I really could get a card advantage here, and I think I'll just go for it. You know, if we don't get the photographer zombie right away, that's totally fine. Okay, not bad. I can make that work. I can really, really make that work, I think. Let's see what we get here. We get, ooh, you. Okay, that's not bad either. For right now though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and play Yoon. It would be cool if you were science, but if you were science, I would have already had you in my deck. I can put him on my deck. I just don't know if it's worth it. We'll have to find out. Oh, it looks like this is an ice-based shadow? Yeah, I guess not. I was expecting, you know, something to freeze me there, and nothing froze me there. Okay, I'll be able to do 2 free damage to you. Get a bonus bit of attack damage here as well. All right, so now we got 3 sun this turn. And that's one of the new cards I added. I think it'll be really great, especially if we have a party time zombie in here, life of the party, or unlife of the party. I think we'll throw you out here. You definitely aren't using your 5 damage down the middle lane, because if you were, it would have happened by now. This might get rid of my science zombie pound. But if it does, I'm not too sweating it, because it's like, I'm gonna be getting a bonus for my, you know, unlife of the party, and that'll, you know, sort of suffice for it. So you are boosting that, which is interesting enough. We can make it work. Next turn I could even play the chickening and still have some good times going on. So we're gonna lose you either way, so it's not a big sweat. We are not in the lead of damage right now because of that 5 that she took down earlier. I think I'll keep this. Won't do anything, we'll just play the chickening. Of course, that's gonna do 2 damage to each plant, so these 2, unless she has more bonuses for them, guaranteed will be taken down. There's the ice flower, but unless she has an iceberg, she does not have an iceberg. She messed up the torchwood. the poor thing. Now I just feel bad. Let's get rid of you. I'm gonna be able to clear out everything except for that torchwood, which will just get cleared out during the game, or during the turn, the battling, you know, the fighting. Good, good, good. So you, of course, will, when you play your first trick this turn, I might combo you up with other stuff later then. I mean, I guess I should play you now, just because I think synergy-wise, it might be the best idea. So let's just go ahead and throw you out there. And let's see what she has. And of course, she might actually have a Sky Trooper pea shooter, so I don't want to play him on heights for that reason. All right, he's not as much mad as he is mildly annoyed. I love that one. No monkeys, just zombies. We've read that one for sure. His arch enemy is the wallflower. What is the wallflower again? I can't remember what the wallflower is. Okay, interesting choice to go with that one. We're definitely gonna be able to get another boost up then for it, because this is gonna take care of the Captain Dead Barrel, or whatever, Barrel Captain Deadbeards. That's okay, because that's gonna give him another boost. So it's like nothing gained, nothing lost. Or no, I did gain something. I get a little bit more damage, so hooray for me. And oh, please bounce the Mad Chemist. Please bounce the Mad Chemist. Okay, that's fine. I can work with that. I just didn't want him to bounce on Life of the Party. What can I do here that'll work out well? I think I know. It'll result us losing the Chemist, but I feel like no matter what, we're gonna lose the Chemist. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play Captain Deadbeard here now. And then I'm gonna wait for the trick phase, just play the Beam Me Up, be able to get a bonus card for that from the Chemist. The Chemist will use his usefulness at that point. We will lose the Captain this time, but we will be clearing him out, or her out, it looks like so far. We'll be able to have cards she won't have any on the field, and that's really good. So she got the cattail there, but unless she boosts that, some way, shape, or form, it's gonna stay. So let's go ahead and throw this in the center. That'll do a guaranteed 2 damage to her. We're gonna get a 7/6 there, get an extra card, which is, ooh, not playing that this turn, just because there's nowhere to put a new card. But we can make some really great moves now. I think we're gonna have 6 brains this turn. Okay, if we have 6 brains, I know what to do. Oh no, we have 7 brains. Ooh, I can make something really work here, guys. I can make something really work. And you'll see what it is in just a second. Because she's gonna think I'm not gonna play nothing. But that's not the case, not one bit. Okay, not too worried about that. Not too worried about it, because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play this, and that's gonna get me, you know what it is this. No, I didn't wanna, look at this. Oh boy, that's good. So of course this cabbage pole is a little bit scary, but I think we'll be able to handle it, and we'll be able to play. Good stuff. I think this is gonna get us really close to a win, because that's gonna be 8-5 there. I'm pressing go, game. Don't put me on a timer for something I'm not controlling, because your animation times are too slow. So it looks like we're gonna guarantee her, get her down to 2 health here. But next shot she takes will be a, what's it called? Ooh, what do you need for this? You know, when you play your first trick. I might do that. I can make that really, really work then. Okay then, so I'm gonna make him do a bonus. Should I make him do a bonus attack, sure, or should I make somebody else do a bonus attack? I guess I'll make somebody else do a bonus attack. Because as long as I can get her shield down now, and then another character guarantee hit her afterwards, that'd be great. Who should I make it use the bonus attack then? You're gonna get a scary card there, which I don't really care too much for, because it doesn't matter who I make the bonus attack as long as it's attacking her. It's gonna activate her shield, and her shield, I mean, I don't know what this card will be. Probably freezing somebody. It might bounce somebody, actually. Who will bounce? If it is a bounce. It's either freezing or bouncing, I'm pretty sure. Freeze the zombie. That's totally cool. I can work with that, because I can still win right here, unless she plays something. Well, no, it's my trick phase, so I just won. There you go. Boom, hit you with that. And then be able to just go in and win. So we haven't played any ranked games today, but it has been one full episode nonetheless. Interesting character for sure. I feel like there's still some tweaks I can make to really make him work. Oh, he just put the Life of the Party hat on his head. You guys see that for the last second there? We got another 10 gems though, which is good, because I'm gonna have to earn up more gems if I want to spend them on other things, but right now that's gonna be it. Play 2 science cards, we get that one. What's our next quest gonna be? Use Zomba Drone Engineer to increase the strength of 3 zombies. Okay. We could have gotten that one done if we had that one from the beginning, but that's okay. No matter what, I think I had a great time there, so I think that's where we're gonna finish things off for today. That is Professor Brainstorm, or good old PB, peanut butter. That's what I think of every time I say it. But again, let me know in the comments section below your thoughts, your tips, your choices that you make with that hero, because I'd love to hear them, because I think I'm gonna need some practice with them. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a like, share it with your friends and family, and of course, comment in the comment section below. If you watch this part of the video, make sure you comment Professor Zebra so I know you've watched it in the video and that you are a Zebratastic viewer. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.